Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Jukebox98, you have won yourself a P2000 Fire Elemental Factory New. So, look out for the message from FaceIt TV. Follow the instructions by the end of the first map. Otherwise, we're going to re-roll on your ass. So, we are into HellRaisers versus Deponeret. I feel like pronouncing that in a French accent, but I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Well,
because
they're
Danish
Danish,
team,
yeah.
right?
So I just say it's Deponeret. Deponeret.
Ex-CPH Wolves.
Yeah, former Copenhagen Wolves. It's a very strong lineup they have. It's not one to be messed with.
Right, so, holy potatoes. I do not remember how to pronounce this name. Kjaerbye.
Kjaerbye.
Kjaerbye?
Kjærbye?
Yeah, let's say
Kjærbye?
Kjaerbye.
Yeah, Kjærbye.
So we've got Kjaerbye, we've got FeTiSh back in action. Going for the flank. What a dirty boy. The Bruce Willis. Oh, he's missed as well. That's just embarrassing. I don't care if they win. He flanked and he missed and he died. Come on, mate.
That's,
we've got Pimp.
Yep.
We've got Nico. We've got Flamie. Okay, that's the wrong button. We've got Pimp. We've got... Oh, they've all changed numbers now. What on earth? Anyway, so against HellRaisers. HellRaisers had a great performance on Dust 2 yesterday. This new lineup showing great promise with kucher AWPing for them. Seems to be going very well indeed. Again, this is a team capable of the double up with flamie as well. So HellRaisers with nice surprises coming out from this new lineup.
Yeah, I mean, initially when you look at it, you think HellRaisers without Simple. That's gonna hit them pretty hard. But as you said, they had a really strong performance yesterday. So obviously no initial teething problems.
Indeed, let's have a look at the odds here. HellRaisers with 65% on e-gaming bets and 56% on CSGO Lounge. Almost a typo between the two sites. 35% and 44% respectively for the Danish team. So the more well-known HellRaisers team expected to bring up the W here.
Yeah, but if you look at the individual players that the Danish side do have, I mean, aizy, Nico, Pimp, FeTiSh, they're all names that you've heard of before, strong players that you know. It's going to be hard not to count them out, and the odds suggest that as well. I mean, 3 maps could be expected.
Yeah, and they're all players who have, or they're almost all players who, I'm not sure about Kjærbye, but all the rest have played with FeTiSh before on Dignitas teams. So, they'll have a degree. I don't know how long they've been together as this lineup, because things have changed a lot recently. I know Caden was in CPH Wolves. I'm not sure if he was a sub or was semi-permanent, but this is the lineup, and we will find out how they do as we begin things with HellRaisers on the T side. I think it was HellRaisers who picked T. They chose T on Inferno yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I'm 99% sure it was, and that was something you don't see every day.
Yeah.
So things just freaking out here. Hopefully we will begin shortly.
Just a little bit delayed there. Pimp had a bit of a bug at the beginning of that round, I believe. So going to have to wait for this game to get started. And it should be a really good game, a really tight one, back and forth. Frags galore.
All right, so again, this is a best of 3 chats. The first map is Inferno. Find out what the other maps are shortly. Did you hear what the other maps are?
I remember seeing Dust, but I'm not sure what the third was.
Wow, DE Dust. Haven't seen that for ages.
Dust 2.
Inferno, Mirage, and Dust 2 in that order, people. So, nades coming down. Banana going to do a bit of damage over to HellRaisers. Angel down to 40 HP here. That will slow down the advance. Is a smoke top Banana as well. So, CTs will be in control of that for the foreseeable future. We have the T's edging up to top mid. We've got Nico looking for information. May see him with the AWP a bit later.
Dosia's tagged a bit as well, and he gets tagged even further as Nico connects with him at the top of mid. Dosia's going to go for the repeat here. Gets tagged yet again. Staying there, not backing down just yet as he looks to repeat yet again here. And Nico's going to retaliate with a grenade that's going to do quite a bit of damage. Dosia now down to 19.
Okay, so still tentative play here at the beginning for HellRaisers. Just trying to advance and retake control of the banana area. I can see potentially nades coming in here as the CTs go to try and slow things down, trying to waste as much time as possible. That's a 20-second smoke with 35 seconds on the clock. So HellRaisers may be forced to push the issue here. And indeed they will. flamie going to go straight through the smoke, take someone's head off, get trade fragged by Nico.
as Kjaerbye picks up 2 very quick kills there. One of them on Kucher, who was planting the bomb. Dosia and Angel both very low as they try and salvage something from this round. They still have time to get the bomb down if they were to get in there, but they're going to catch 2 players rotating through CT, and it's all down to Kjaerbye left. 7 seconds. He gets 1 kill, and it should be the round for the Danish guys, and it will be after he gets a headshot there. Really strong start from Kjaerbye, picking up 4 frags for his team.
Great level head for that final frag, not trying to just run around the box and hope he's going the right way, but he's going for the kill there. Gets it. That's going to put the Danes 1 round ahead. That's an important round for them, as they are on the CT side, of course. The more expensive side, the side that's supposed to dominate this map. So, good start there. Came close, but a good start for ex-CPH Wolves.
As we see Nico just being happy with his USPS. Going to grab a defuse kit and some grenades there to help him out and save for the AWP in the commencing rounds.
Okay, so again, HellRaisers just fishing, trying to find out where the CTs are. Don't want to run into these rifles unawares. Just going to poke. Seeing Angel going for a crouch peek there, but nobody to be found. Is going with that horrible CZ, and we've got a horrible Tech 9 in apps, but nobody to engage there. Going to be playing safely with the numbers, as you can see. aizy and Pimp going to support each other, both playing in the pit. Meanwhile, on the B-bomb site, we've got Kjaerbye and FeTiSh going to be hand in hand. So the only person who could get isolated is Nico, and you can see he's retreating to put range between him and the opponents. He's going to be playing the library/site area, just making sure there's no flank into CT spawn for the wrap. And it's going to be Nico coming out now. You see he's only got a pistol because he's saving for that orb. Pimp and his teammate going to be in the pit, but can they get these frags?
Kucher is going to drop from the heavens. Kucher will pick up 1 and then get dropped. Dosia now doing exactly the same, but he will not die just yet. 3 versus 2. HellRaisers going to get this bomb down, and it's up to them to defend. They have salvaged a FAMAS here, so they have some firepower, but it's on Dosia, who is on 11 HP there in pit and gets taken down by FeTiSh. This is a retake that is looking in the favor of Deponeret. As Kjaerbye now, he had a stellar first round, gets 1, gets 2 here as well. And he's going to go straight for the defuse as he has a kit on him. That's going to be 2-0 in favor of the Danes.
You see Kjaerbye was initially standing out here as the bomb was planted, but he was against 3, only knew where one of them was, so he backed off into the library to give himself some more cover and a tighter angle, so he had a better advantage versus those ecoing Ts. 2-0 for the Danes now, as they bring out 4 M4s and 1 FAMAS. Got 4 smokes as well, so again they're going to be playing the game of running down the clock against these Ts. We've gone for the force buy. We've got a UMP on flamie. I think we saw some MP9s from him yesterday, so he quite likes his SMGs with mixed results. Only a pistol on Dosia, P250, 2 Galils and an AK, so jumble sale time for HellRaisers now.
And they're creeping slowly through apartments. AdreN leading the charge, but aizy's going to pick up 2 there. The headshot onto Kucher, followed by AdreN. But Dosia does return 1 frag onto Pimp. flamie coming around the corner, gets dropped by Nico. And it's just Dosia and Angel left. 6 HP apiece. They're going to most likely try and save what they have here. The armor on Angel and Dosia, and of course the weapons they have in their hands. But it's going to be pretty hard on this HP. 1 hit from anything will more than likely drop them.
This is going to be a long round indeed. You can see very strong map presence from the Danes as well, starting to advance down Banana, as we're going to see the rotation from Kjaerbye as FeTiSh looks to close off Banana completely. There's the first of 2 frags. There's a second, and that is a nice round for Deponeret, saving 4 M4s, only the FAMAS going down as we go into what would have been a buy round for both teams, but now HellRaisers in a difficult position.
They certainly are. Very little money here as Kjaerbye now picks up the AWP and drops it off to his teammate Nico. Other than that, it's pretty standard buy from the CTs. We'll see how they defend this. Nico's going to go for the quick peek in mid. Could potentially catch someone here. The smoke goes out and it will engulf him. So he misses his first shot. Okay.
Early days here in round 3. But again, this is a round which could end all of a sudden, just with a change in the wind here, as HellRaisers are on an eco. Very peculiar to see the Ts on an eco in round 4, but there was no bomb plant for them, so their money's looking ropey to say the least. Bank accounts have been closed and everything.
As Kucher now tries to get what he can as he gets one. Going to most likely get the bomb plant here as well, so that's some extra money to play with in the next round. But now they've got to try and defend this. Nico has an AWP. It's not the ideal weapon when trying to retake this closed A bomb site, but the other two are going to see what they can do. They trade 2 for 1, and it's all down to Angel, who actually drops Nico. But he's not going to grab the defuse. Oh, he almost went for that. Almost able to finish it off as well. He could have just saved the AWP there and taken that through, but tried going for glory and failed.
Indeed, but that plant, I don't know how they managed to do it, but the plant will allow them to buy an AWP should they choose to. Dosia has not bought just yet. Could drop an AWP for a teammate should if he wants to, but no. So they're going to have a full buy, and Dosia still has, okay, just a lag on the money there. That didn't really make sense. He had 64.50, but indeed he has spent that cash. So the buy round coming out for HellRaisers once again. This time it's going to be a proper buy round as opposed to a very peculiar force with AKs, Galil, UMPs. Don't see that every day, going a bit bananas there. But let's see if they can get themselves back into this match. We've got Pimp in the bedroom area. Flamie looking for him, but he's not going to find the angle. He's going to get shot in the ear by Pimp. Going for a precautionary nade there as AdreN is loitering outside the apps. And it's a 2-man hold from Deponeret as they back off from that Molotov, but the damage is done. AdreN now 9 HP, so this is not great for HellRaisers. Not a good start for them at all.
This is a very weakened T side we have here. Gonna need to try and get this bomb down. 45 seconds left in this round. Gravitating towards the A side, this mid area as Nico has this AWP to try and fend them off. Time is slowly escaping the T's. They need to make a move soon as the smokes and flashes do go over. Nico with the return frag. That's going to do some damage, but he gets taken down as he turns his back away. The rotation now coming in from FeTiSh. Pimp on this site. Going to try and have to defend this, but they're about to surround him. There's a player in pit as well for Deponeret as AdreN is going to go through. 10 seconds left. It's going to be extremely hard for them to get this down. They need to execute this as soon as possible. Pimp spots the bomb, and it's just a clean up there for the Danes. 3 kills in very quick succession. Not able to get the bomb down. Just going to have to get kills here. Gets one, and then gets taken down. HellRaisers left it way too late there.
Yeah, I don't understand the decisions there. Dosia could have got the bomb down. I don't know if one of his teammates just got fragged while he was planting the bomb, but I mean, he was more than halfway to planting the bomb. He had time to do it as well. And I mean, that was a bit of a disaster because that cost his team $4,000 basically. And that could have been a better buy than 4 AKs and a deagle. Dosia dying after the clock. So that was just a complete mess. Frags coming in for both teams at the beginning of this round. That is a very meaty nade indeed. Kucher on the Half-Life Angel on 16 health here. And as the trade starts to come in, that's not going to be nice. Dosia's picked up an AWP and gets a frag on aizy, which is going to give them control of the quad area. Pimp is on site though. Not for much longer. Dosia going to plant the bomb. This is somehow going HellRaisers' way. But now they have to hold with an AWP and an AK. Angel 16 HP. He only needs a tap on the head as he is holding an AK, but that is easier said than done.
Dosia playing on the defensive side here. Will drop Kjaerbye. And he will also get the frag onto FeTiSh. So a very nice 4K there from Dosia, leading his team to their first round as it stands at 5-1. And Deponeret 5-0 up. They can't get a bite together.
Indeed. War of attrition it has been, and that was a great individual play there by Dosia, but HellRaisers only with 1 round. They're going to need more than individual play if they are to get into this match on the T side. They are going to continue with the AWP. Going to be thrown over to Kucher, who is the de facto AWPer for the HellRaisers team now. Always picking it up where he can. And they're just going to get rushed down mid and shot by a USP. FeTiSh bringing the second frag for the Deponeret team. And only 2 members remain for HellRaisers. How is this happening? They win the round, but 3 people dying. 1 by USP charge down mid. A solo USP charge down mid? This is insanity.
They were able to do some good damage though, Deponeret. Able to pick up 3 frags. Economic damage, meaning that AdreN, after his buy, now only has 150. Flamie only has 450. If they win this round, they force the Ukrainian side onto an eco. And that's going to be the ideal situation for Deponeret, taking it to 6-2. But they need to hold this push first. AdreN going into apartments could maybe pick off Pimp here. He's going to walk slowly. He is able to get one. Not able to find the second, though. Good follow-up there by aizy to avenge his fallen teammate.
This is a really important round for Deponeret. You can see they've got no money in the bank. They've got holes in their pockets. All the coins are falling out. And that's going to be Kucher getting a frag onto the B bomb site. It's going to be down to Kjaerbye to hold, but he falls in quick succession now. Those are going to be trying to take control of CT spawn. That's going to go his way as well. So it's aizy versus 3. On the other side of the map, all he can do is save in this situation.
And that's what he's going to have to try and do. No way he can take this on 1 versus 3 with this time left. He's going to be on the completely opposite side of the map. And this is what HellRaisers needed. That was a really good take. They traded 1 for 1 on the other side of the map, but it caused a little bit of a distraction, almost enough of a distraction for them. They were able to go into the B-bomb site, get the bomb down, execute the plant, and now forcing aizy to save. Not going to be able to find an exit frag here either, just going to sit in the apartments.
So HellRaisers have broken the money of Deponeret. They will go into this round with only 1 rifle and most of their players hovering around $2,500. They pretty much have no chance, but no choice but to eco here, as a force buy would almost ruin the entire half of them if it went wrong. HellRaisers, though, their mind is looking ropey as well, so Deponeret can definitely extend their lead following this round should they not win this.
Kucher playing very passive at the bottom of Banana here. There are 2 members pretty aggressive. They spot, I believe that was Kucher, out by logs. Force him back. As Nico waiting at the top of these stairs again. It's the same move that AdreN did last time. This time even more aggressive. There was no one at the bottom. And AdreN comes out on top in that trade.
So you can see the sole rifle, the lone rifle for Deponeret is on the B bomb site. But all we have is a passive hold here from Kucher as his teammates try to breach towards A. Pimp still in the apps. He's going to die as well to the flames. Excellent play there by AdreN. Bounces Molotov off the wall, and Pimp has nowhere to hide. Doesn't have time to push out after trying to find a safe haven, and that's going to be an opening onto the A bomb site. Kucher going to rotate through to second mid. You can see there's been a bit of an exchange there. Survives with 12 HP, sorry, 13. And aizy, the one who had the rifle going into this round, is in trouble as the T's are starting to look for him.
And he's going to come into someone's eye line, spots the elbow, doesn't act upon it because that would give away his position. Now gets spotted out by Coils. Nothing connecting with HellRaisers just yet. aizy going to come around the corner. Spots a HellRaisers member. Going to get swamped now as it's going to be Dosia who he will pick up. Turns around, able to get 2 there. That was the best case scenario for aizy there. 2 frags and a gun. And we're into a pause.
Nice work there to save that gun. Very nice work indeed. So 5-4 HellRaisers. Again, they are bringing this back, and 4 rounds out of 9 on the T side of Inferno. Again, I mean, things started off catastrophically here for HellRaisers on the T side, but now they've got their act together. They've won a few rounds in a row. They've ruined the CT economy. The CTs are going to go for a buy on this round, but again, they're just living on a knife edge right now. If they lose 1 round, they're going back to an eco, possibly a double eco.
Yeah, the economy's really been back and forth between the 2 teams, but after Deponeret went 5-0 up, you expected them, if they lose 1, surely they'd be able to buy 1. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and HellRaisers able to exploit that and have now got 4 rounds on the board. Yeah,
so we have a short pause here, and while we have that, there's 1 player reconnecting into the match on the Deponeret side, so I'm hoping that the P2000 has been claimed, because if it hasn't been claimed yet. So again, guys, please remind me the name of the winner. But if you don't claim it by the end of this game, we will raffle it again straight afterwards. Dukepox98, you better claim that P2000, buddy. Otherwise, we're going to go for a re-roll. And again, chaps, that's a 270,000 barrier. Once we hit 280,000 followers, then we will be giving away a... What is the name of it?
It's the Blood in the Water?
Blood in the Water. SSG08, Blood in the Water, factory new. But for the time being, we are on the P2000. We should be back in the game in about a minute's time. So how things are going right now? CT's had a good start. There were a lot of mistakes, very sloppy play there in the first 4 or 5 rounds by HellRaisers, but they've managed to bring it back to 5-4, and they have a small but significant economical advantage here. How do you feel this match may play out?
Well, I said from the start it'd be a close one, and it's exactly what we've seen here. Deponeret should be able to buy this round. We can see that aizy's got 6k, so he can drop for a teammate. He kept his M4 from the last round, able to get 2 kills, so he's done some damage there. Again, HellRaisers' economy isn't looking too great either. Should Deponeret win this round, they could force a buyout, or at least maybe some Galils from the HellRaisers side. So I'm going to say it's going to keep going. This trend is going to keep going where Deponeret get a few rounds on the board, HellRaisers fight back, and it's just going to be a back and forth game, I feel.
This is the first time I've seen FeTiSh since he was removed by Dignitas. Bit of a mutiny there. All his teammates remained and he was replaced by Karrigan. We will see them in the Face It League coming to screens near you very soon. But for the meantime, it is Deponeret as opposed to Dignitas versus HellRaisers, the new lineup. So we will see how things continue. Nico managing to eke out an AWP on the CT side here. Again, he is someone we've seen some highlight reels from in the past. Been a bit under the radar recently, but here he is now.
Has to back away from that quick peek. Because of the flashbang, not able to do anything, so he's just going to have to play this one from the arch side. He would have been able to find a wild Dosia if that flash didn't come out.
Look how passive both these teams are. Nobody moving, just waiting, both sides waiting for a peek, but let's see when they cross this boundary. Dosia will be the first to do so. He is having teammates flash in for him, but it flashes him as well. Going to have to backtrack on that one. Arch has been smoked by the Terrors as it's their turn to take control of the apartment area. You can see before you had very aggressive play here, but obviously they can't be telegraphed in their play, can't do the same thing all the time, are going to move back. Nico playing from library. This is a position where we have seen really good play from people, and I think he is standing on a cabinet. Indeed he is. That is a bit of a surprise element that teams often aren't prepared for.
But HellRaisers, they threw their smokes, they threw their grenades out towards the A site. Bomb was still at the bottom of mid, so they were able to fall back and rotate now towards B. AdreN almost selling this fake. There are still 3 players towards the A bomb site, but Kjaerbye grabbing 2. FeTiSh comes out, gets the 3rd on this B bomb site. The bomb, though, is still in the hands of the terrorists, but they lost a lot of weapons there, including the AWP.
You could see that pop flash I was talking about off the barrels. Kjaerbye didn't even need it as he got 2 frags before it popped, but it allowed the 3rd one to be nice and easy. Pimp's going to take down the bomb, straggling behind the remaining player for HellRaisers, which will be AdreN versus 5 now. 1 second on the clock. He's going to try and save this. Going to hide behind the fridge. Doesn't look like an internet fridge. I don't think he'll get any ice from it either.
Kjaerbye, though, he's been performing really well so far. He had the amazing 4K in the pistol round and held that B bomb site perfectly with the help of FeTiSh in the end there. So they're able to grab their round. If they win this one as well, it takes it 7-4, and HellRaisers' economy is a little bit broke. Nico has the AWP, going to go JW style this time. Not going to peek mid, but he's going to peek second mid instead and then go back. Nico
going maximum Rambo right now. Can he catch the nade thrower? No, he is indeed going to be forced to go over to quad, and we may see an engagement very fast. There's the flash mode teammate, which is going to give the entire CT team the information as to where the bomb is. Going to give FeTiSh a frag as well, and he will know that at least 2 more people are on banana. HellRaisers have indeed abandoned the bomb. Flamie going to have to go back for it. It's like, oh, guys, kind of forgot the bomb. Need to plant it. In the meantime, his teammates are going to advance towards A very quickly, try and get an advantage here. I think AdreN's waiting for a teammate to flash him in, but nobody will do so. So just be waiting here, trying to see anybody through the smoke. He wants to clear that cubby hole area. Just glancing to the other side now, and he will find out that nobody is there. In the meantime, we have smokes in the arch area. Nico looking towards apps, but nobody's going to be there anytime soon. Bomb is still loitering that round banana, however, as there is 1 person on B, and here comes the wrap.
And they're going to be wrapping around. Might be able to catch out Pimp, but AdreN doesn't spot him, so Pimp able to pick him off, gets a second for himself onto kucher, as it's going to be Kjaerbye on this B bomb site yet again. Gets 1, pre-fires for the second, not able to find it. Does tag flamie down to 63 HP though, and the rain of grenades are going to come in onto him. Down to 26 HP, sorry. As he's now at the back of this site. 1 versus 3. Flashes out, goes for the peek. Not sure he spotted members there, gets taken down by the AWP of Nico. And this means another round on the board for Deponeret, taking it to 7-4, and an eco for HellRaisers.
Okay, let's have a look at the money on the CT side again. 3 surviving, so that won't be too terrible for their economy.
Forcing it.
HellRaisers forcing it up again. Please, flamie, don't buy it up on this occasion. Not going to be fantastic versus armoured opponents. Nico still with that AWP. Got a good spawn potentially for mid as well. Let's see if he gets counter-flashed by the T's or if he will manage to peek. You can see he's expecting the counter-flash, which is why he's running back first. There was no counter-flash though, just a grenade. I don't know if he's seen Dosia. Seen him now. He is going to get tagged though. Goes down for 40. So Dosia again with that deagle. We saw him do horrible damage to his opponents with it yesterday. See if that will continue today.
As Nico now has to fall back, aizy's going to get a late Christmas present here as they drop out of apartments. Gets 1, 2, not able to find the third. Has to fall down for that one as Nico defends him from the other side of the site. And it's just flamie left. They know exactly where he is. That nade drops him down to half HP. Pimp finishes him off. And Deponeret taking this CT side now with 2 hands and running away with it.
Deponeret starting to make this look easy versus HellRaisers. That said, they are on the favoured side of this map, and now they have some good money in the bank here finally as we go into the last 3 rounds of this map. We are on to round 13 at the moment. Let's have a look at Nico once again. He is unchallenged at the moment with this AWP, only has pistols on the other side for the T's. 4 rounds out of 12 so far. HellRaisers won't be complaining too much as they go to try and get a bomb plant.
Dosia are able to pick up Pimp from range with that P250 as Angel's now going to follow up and avenges his fallen teammate Dosia. Kucher with the deagle, trying to do some work, and he does. Now back to a 2v2. HellRaisers, they've done some good damage thus far. They just need to try and close out this round with the weapons that they have. Angel making a lot of noise. Going to try and join his teammate Kucher in pit. They need to salvage the bomb and then plant it.
Bomb is in a completely exposed place for them, which I think Kjaerbye might be able to see from his library position. FeTiSh looking for that flank now, not going to get it. 1 versus 1 as it's Angel versus FeTiSh. Angel with only a P250 versus the M4 of FeTiSh. It's going to be about who can shoot who first. Angel looking for that dink to the head, whereas FeTiSh will be satisfied with some shots to the body, with Angel only on 39 HP. So this duel could go on for a while. He gets a dink and then gets a follow-up dink as well, and Angel will take the round for HellRaisers.
Really great play there at the end. Never count out pistols, especially in those tricky situations where you've got the truck there, so many things blocking, and the pistol able to come out on top there. 8-5 is the score, and HellRaisers finally able to put a buy together, but they're still going up against these weapons, and it's Pimp this time with the AWP. Nico's hasn't really had much of an impact, so they're going to be switching it up, and Pimp is tagged down to over half HP.
Interesting, we had the bait there. We had all 3 CTs running arch to mid to try and go over to the quad side. First person going to bait so the AWPer can try and get a free pick. Didn't go their way, however, as you can see, Pimp down to 43 HP. So slow emergence from HellRaisers. Very much in a Navi style, just taking things easy. Not going to see any crazy fake smokes from across the middle of the map though, as they all start to approach A, but this by no means indicates that they're actually going to push A, because there is a minute on the clock. They could still go either way. Got to be careful though, as Dosia has no one really covering his back in mid, and he is the bomb carrier, so if the CTs went for a crazy flank, it could ruin the round for HellRaisers. No such thing is going to happen for the time being. 43 seconds left on the clock now, and HellRaisers really haven't achieved that much apart from control of the apps at the moment.
No, and Deponeret are actually holding this one off very well. They're smoking the angles, smoking the passages where HellRaisers have to pass through, like we're seeing there on quad side.
You can see Nico, he's repositioned himself with only 20 seconds on the clock, so he can cover arch, but also help on quad should he need to. Push is coming in now. We've got people coming out of the apps while there's flashbangs as well. 15 seconds, and HellRaisers need to plant the bomb. Pimp is in a strong position to stop any such plant from going down, but they went for the sneaky one in the smoke at the back of that metal box, and it's 3 versus 3 now, with FeTiSh getting Dosia down in the mid area, but that's going to be a long rotation to the site. That's a big frag for Nico. Doesn't manage to connect the second one, but Kjaerbye is going to back him up. So, yeah, that's a sneaky plant position I'm talking about, which is actually a bit glitchy to plant in sometimes. And that's going to be 9-5 in favour of Deponeret as we go into the last round of the first half.
And HellRaisers, they have a really mixed bag of economy, which is going to lead to a mixed bag of weapons here. AdreN with the Tech 9, not going to get a drop from his teammate, I don't think. Okay, no, he's got the Kirill. But Dosia and flamie, they don't really have many grenades.
They dropped for each other, so they've pretty much just eked out a full rifle buy. So not the crazy jumble sale we've seen in previous rounds, but not far off either. They are going to get the first frag though, and that's going to give them a massive advantage when they are completely lacking in nades and so on. Lots of smokes and Molotovs on the CT side here though, so they're still in a position to make things really difficult for HellRaisers. FeTiSh now, we've seen him opt for the previous Dignitas team, is going to get a tag in mid as well, but not the frag. Kjaerbye gets caught with a grenade, but still gets a frag on Dosia.
Things easy now. Gonna get the nice pick there onto AdreN. The angle was so small, but able to grab the headshot. And if we just look at the health of HellRaisers, they've all been tagged up, and Angel sitting on the least at 16 HP with the bomb on Kucher, who's in mid area along with his teammates. They're going to try and most likely take this one a little bit slower to see if they can get anything out of apps. But aizy says no to that one as Kucher has to now check all angles. They know at least where aizy is. So they're going to go round, try to get around Archside. But that Molotov has split the team up. Kucher gets punished by aizy again. And Angel, 2 HP. It's all on his shoulders. Try and salvage whatever they can. Sprays down, not able to find a frag there.
25 seconds left, and that will be the end of the half. Deponeret going 10-5, so standard score for both sides here. HellRaisers in a position where they could absolutely have a stronger CT side than Deponeret. We'll have to see how things go. Again, the pistol will be crucial. If Deponeret win the pistol, then they could find themselves 13 to the good, 3 rounds away from victory. But if HellRaisers manage to get the pistol, and neither of these teams who win the pistol get anti-ecoed, then things will be quite closer.
They certainly will, as Deponeret opting to go for a good number of grenades. Yeah, Deponeret, the user interface, yeah. Kjaerbye. I don't know. It's
Were you speaking English there?
English, I'll try. Dosia in apartments here, trying to hold them off. Spots one, gets the headshot onto Kjaerbye, as the Glock train isn't going to be fully functional, but they're going to try their best as Dosia picks up another one. Not able to find a third as Nico puts an end to him. 3v4 as they come out of apartments. Flamie gets one, not able to find a second, and it's just Pimp and FeTiSh left to try and get this bomb down.
Yeah, the bomb is in pit with Pimp. He throws a flash beyond Angel, so he's not going to be flashed by that. He has been tagged though. Got a trade coming in. Pimp doesn't go for the bomb plant. Oh, the nade just bounces off. Shaq for 3 points. I don't have anything else to say. You can talk now. You're good.
Yeah, HellRaisers get the round on the board.
3 MP9s? 4 MP9s?
MP9 hype.
What is this? I feel like they're listening to me because I'll keep trolling them. I'm like, why does flamie go for the MP9? They're going quad MP9. What in the blazes is happening here?
Well, we shall see. It means they're going to have a good amount of money should they lose this. I guess it's kind of low risk, reasonably medium reward, I guess. They've got a good amount of grenades to back them up as well, as Dosia picks up one onto Pimp. They're going to actually get 2 more kills in here. And this is just a wild round of SMGs, as it's just FeTiSh left here. Got his knife out. He's going for one, flailing. See what he can get.
Go for the plant.
He could go for the plant, but he's going to go for the greedy play.
Why would you do that when you can plant the bomb? Is he? I mean, is he really trying to win the whole round there?
Crazy round. MP9s could have gone for the plant, went for the greed, went for the knife, and now we're in a pause.
I feel like he definitely should have gone for the plant in that situation. I do not see any. I mean, maybe he wasn't aware of where all the team were. He probably, I mean, we can see that they're all behind him, but he may not have been aware of that. Maybe he thought someone was on the site or library. That could be why he went to try and get one frag. But we're not going to be paused for long, guys. So do not worry. But that was bizarre. Has this guy claimed his pistol yet?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same.
We'll find out in a second. But I feel like I made the MP9 popular.
It's not been claimed. Still up for grabs, potentially. Someone needs to claim it.
Okay, so we are on round 18. It is 10-7. Please remind me of that chap's name once again, so I can give him a shout-out. Dukepox98. Unless, what if he's watching with like no sound or something? That would
then
be quite
that's his
amusing.
own fault.
Dukepox98. You must claim your prize. Otherwise, it will no longer be your prize.
I would not want to miss out on a fire elemental.
It looks quite nice. It does.
It looks very nice.
Okay, so we are good to go here, and we've got an MP9 party. Dosia just bought another one. So, HellRaisers trolling it up right now. But hey, it was quite effective. It just let them just run around. If they drop an MP9, it's not that much of a big deal either.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Because they are rolling with armor. So the thing is, up close and personal, the MP9 fires so fast, you can definitely get frags with it. At distance, though, it's not going to be easy versus Kevlar helmet.
No, it's not. But that's why they have Angel with the FAMAS, providing some long-range support, I guess, in this banana position. And as I say, he kind of pushes aggressively. But he lets the MP9 go first. They're just going to run down. Dosia gets dropped. AdreN caught out by surprise there by Kjaerbye. Has to switch to his USP. Picks up one. Going to be spraying through that smoke as Nico now falls. And the MP9 strike is working. They're going to have to go for a full buy next round, though, to compete with Deponeret.
What if MP9 is the new meta now? That would be funny.
Then something's wrong.
I think if you're going for a full spray, the spray lasts longer than a UMP, I want to say, which is probably favorable if you are going on an anti-eco. But I'm not going to get into the science of an MP9 because I haven't studied it that much, as I'm sure people will know if they follow me on YouTube. So kucher going to be on banana with that AWP. Nades coming in, but not going to touch him, so he's going to get out of there unscathed. We have Molotovs, nades, flashbangs going down the B bomb site as both teams trying to contest for this space, but it's going to be the CTs forced back to the bomb site as the AKs come poking.
And that smoke is going to stop them. Means Deponeret going to have to fall back from banana.
I've got to interrupt you.
Go on.
It's a full buy for both teams.
And an
Dosia
M9,
is still
MP9.
rocking with the MP9. And we've seen flamie likes to do this. He did it yesterday and it didn't work, and Dosia now, he's going to be playing it up close and personal in apps. And again, if they choose to rush apps, then it could be completely effective. But if one of the CTs goes down in a different area of the map and he can't pick up a different gun, then it may lose him the round. If he has to shoot at range, you know?
Yeah, if Dosia's 1vX with an MP9 trying to retake a site, it's not the ideal situation.
Not at all.
So Deponeret going to go for this B bomb site, and it's a situation we could see arise. Dosia over towards the A side, has that MP9. 25 seconds left now. Deponeret having to make a move extremely soon. The fire goes. They send flashbangs out. Kjaerbye gets the entry frag. aizy gets the second. And Angel and kucher providing support from range. Dosia went down on the A bomb site as aizy's now going to get the bomb down over here. 3 versus 3. aizy falling back alongside Pimp on this B bomb site.
Okay, so Deponeret sold a brilliant fake there, which I'll explain afterwards. In the meantime, it is a 3 versus 2 retake here. But Deponeret not peeking. Just as I say that, aizy comes out and gets eliminated by that AWP. flamie getting the other angle, and that will be the defuse. So basically, what happened there was, in fact, I'll just do it here. You had 3 players for Deponeret at least, maybe 4 in this area. They threw the Molotov over here to bait the smokes and so on, bait the counter flashes basically, but then they just stayed completely silent. That suggests that only one person is throwing a nade and the rest of the teammates are going towards A. So you had 2 people in CT running straight over to the A site, and as the push came in, they hadn't got too far away, so they managed to bring it back and take the round with the retake. But Deponeret did get the plant, which allows them to get 4 AKs on the board. kucher though, gonna put FeTiSh on a dartboard and shoot him on the bullseye straight away, as lots of frags coming in here for both teams now. 3 versus 3 all of a sudden. Things could get difficult for HellRaisers.
Yep, as Kjaerbye coming out of apartments gets punished this time round by kucher, as kucher with this AWP misses this shot on this A site. Going on to Pimp, the grenade is going to go out, hits him pretty heavily. The flashbang from aizy means he's going to be able to get this bomb down. So they're going to still have money for the next round. But will they have this round in the bag? 2v3, it's going to be hard for the Danes to pull off.
Yeah, it is the 3v2 retake for the CT side once again now. They are 1 round behind. This is a big, big round for them. We've got aizy in the under the awning on quad. Going to take out kucher.
Oh!
Great frags coming in. Pimp going to get 1 frag, and Angel just going to be collateral damage running past. Like he was chasing a bus, but he got run over.
11-9 in favour of Deponeret. Looking to grab control of this game now. HellRaisers is probably their last buy, should they lose this one. And Nico has an AWP, but he's nowhere really in the line to get a quick pick. That smoke from kucher is going to go
that smoke from kucher
the bottom of banana.
Far too late to be effective. As throwing it from Arch, you need to throw it from CT spawn, you throw it from Arch, they're going to be well beyond that. However, Frag has gone in favour of HellRaisers as they take a one-man advantage. And yes, their money's looking pretty ropey, but I'm sure if they lose this round, flamie can drop some MP9s.
Loving the MP9s. As the HE goes out, not going to find anything, nor is that fire. It's just going to stop anyone popping out of boiler and surprising flamie there. They're going to still have some action down on banana, but not find anything as kucher flashes himself out, drops Nico, and back to banana. It's going to be bullets traded, but no one dead just yet. As Pimp now comes out, picks up that frag onto flamie. Kucher and his teammate trying to defend this A bomb site as the remaining two members of HellRaisers rotate round. It's Dosia who's in pit and picks up the frag onto Pimp. So it's just FeTiSh and Kjaerbye left. Kjaerbye with this AWP gets one, not able to flick up for the second just yet. Gets tagged down. FeTiSh, this is a really nice fake that's been sold by Deponeret. FeTiSh, he could make it to the B bomb site, but now HellRaisers are realizing that it's not an A push. There's going to be one player there. It's AdreN. He picks up the frag, sees the bomb go down, and Kjaerbye can't really do much about this.
Indeed, he's throwing the AWP away just in case he dies trying to save there. He does not want the CT side to get it. It's a very smart decision making there from the remaining T player. He will make it through to the next round. But you can see the money looking difficult here for the CT side, let alone the T side.
Yeah, it's a close game that's been back and forth. Kjaerbye has this lone AK with the armor. They've given him the bomb as well. He is the trusted one. As Deponeret look to maybe Glock train it down banana, but that fire is going to stop them. But they don't care for fire as they trade 2 for 1. It's not the best trade, but when you're on a Nico, now it's 2 for 2. And they've got control of this site, but they need to push in and take the bomb with them.
They need to grab the bomb. They don't have any smokes for CT either. So FeTiSh, I think he was looking for just a quick shot to the head with the P250 should the flank come in there, but they probably realized that the flank is coming in from the push is coming in from CT. They're still delaying with the bomb now as the push is coming in through construction into the B bomb site now. FeTiSh has no choice but to evacuate, and the CTs are starting to rotate. They're going to leave one man, that's going to be Dosia, in the B bomb site. Unbeknownst to him, Nico is loitering around. If Nico gets the frag hit, it could force to rotate back over to the site, but in fact, FeTiSh going to go back to the B site. All kind of shenanigans going on right now.
And there we go, Nico gets the pick, so FeTiSh going to be able to actually get on this B bomb site when all hope looked like it was lost. They're able to pull it back, get this bomb plant down, and defend it in a 2 versus 2.
Okay, let's see how the CTs approach this one. We have kucher in the pool area and flamie not far behind them as both Ts are in construction. They have to presume that one of them might be at the back of the site here. Nico's been taken down, so it's going to be down to FeTiSh with no armor versus 2 CTs. The first one goes down and he's going to rotate his position. Not sure if flamie can hear him from there. He's going to go for a fake defuse, but he's not going to have time anyway. And FeTiSh is going to take the round for Deponeret. And again, it's a round where only one of 10 players survives. It's going to be an expensive round for both teams.
Certainly is, and we can see that just looking at Deponeret's cash. 3 of them on less than 500. That's a big hit. And HellRaisers can't even put a buy together. So they're just going to have to eco this one. Angel maybe misbought there with the M4. So we'll see how Deponeret take this round. They're just going to pre-fire the car, expecting someone to be there. An aggressive eco push that won't come in. But Angel using the M4 to its fullest potential, picking off aizy.
Okay, so disadvantage Deponeret, but HellRaisers are the ones that are 2 rounds down. Pressure is on them at the moment, although the economical pressure is on both teams. That's going to be a nice flash by FeTiSh, which is going to allow his teammate to push the site. Second flash is going to make him retreat though, and HellRaisers team still in control of the B bomb site. Dosia has pushed down A, and that's going to be an empty A, forcing the CTs to run back and forth all over the shop.
As Deponeret realise this, and all 4 members have made their way to this A site as they drop flamie and kucher. Kjaerbye doing great work so far, and FeTiSh going to get this bomb down, meaning HellRaisers having to retake this one 2 versus 4, and it looks like Angel may just try and save this, but he's going to get chased down. They know where this M4 is.
Yeah, you can see Nico already in an advanced position as that bomb got planted. We've got AdreN trying to go for the flank there, but he's going to get annihilated by Nico. Seems to see it coming. So, Angel versus 4 to save an M4 with 46 HP. Let's see if it can be done. So they're just being a bit passive while they wait for teammates to catch up. Then again, looking at their money, they can't really afford to hunt him. If he gets 1 or 2 frags here, it could end up changing the future rounds. So,
they don't want
save.
it. Yep, he will be able to save in the T spawn here, meaning that they can get a buyout here, HellRaisers. No MP9s just yet, although Dosia could still grab one. And he goes for the M4 here. This could be a very tight round again here. A full buy coming out from both teams. Deponeret, they've been working this B site really well and using these strange fakes back and forth, forcing HellRaisers to keep on their toes going between the 2 sites, as Kjaerbye has the bomb on his back, going to slowly walk into apartments and may find a wild Dosia.
Deponeret now 3 rounds away from taking victory here in game 1 of this best of 3. Dosia being surrounded by terrorist players unbeknownst to him. Nobody's going to check bedroom. He could get 3 frags if he looks the right way.
Oh.
There's 1, there's 2. Doesn't get the 3rd one. Sorry, he got 3, but instead of 4. So massive round there for Dosia. And I can't believe they had 4 people in apps and not a single person checked the bedroom. After the way they were playing bedroom on the first half of this map as well, that is a complete disaster for Deponeret.
Yeah, you can see the difference. HellRaisers, when they were T-side checking out into bedroom, one of their players threw a Molotov in there and forced them out. Well, killed the guy that was in there. But that time, Deponeret, 4 members, you can't walk past it and not check in. That's just sloppy mistakes from them, as it could have gifted HellRaisers a way back into this game. 13-11, as it's an aggressive push. Angel able to pick off Nico's aggression, as aizy just has a CZ in his hand, down to 29 HP. It's not the best for him. Now, they've learnt their lesson as Kjaerbye checks bedroom this time, picks off Dosia.
And once again, a silencer on a silenced M4, giving away a position of a CT. We see it so often on Mirage, this time on Inferno. And it's going to be 4 versus 3 advantage to Deponeret again. They've done really well at the beginning half of rounds so far, getting these frags. And bomb has been planted. They're going to get into these post-plant positions. Already got aizy, top mid, pushing through the smoke to try and get the flank on the CTs, but the CTs are going to go for the save. Save these 3 guns as Deponeret move within 2 rounds of taking the first game of this best of 3.
Yeah, but if they were to go for this and lose it, it'd mean they'd have to force a lot of money into stopping the potential match point here of Deponeret. But instead, they're going to be smart, save these 3 weapons. Kucher even picking up 1. AdreN now picking up 1 as well. So that's some good economical damage coming out from those players. AdreN spraying a little bit more, not finding anything. Bomb will explode. So HellRaisers can
They can drop. Yeah. Angel's got 4850 in the bank. AdreN with 3200. So going to have the buy coming out. No nades for Dosia yet. Going to eke out a smoke and flash. That's going to be that for him. Full AKs here for the Deponeret team. No AWPs on either side. Again, Deponeret 2 rounds away from victory. HellRaisers 3 rounds behind, as both teams contest for the banana area. Got Molotovs coming out to force people away from the tree position and the upper logs.
As Deponeret standing strong here. FeTiSh will peek, gets 1, spots a second. aizy trying to follow it up. The grenades go through. Angel down to 24 HP, 14 HP, sorry. Meaning he's going to have to play very careful as Deponeret looking to maybe rotate towards this A site with the bomb.
Right, so 1 minute remaining. Lots of time for Deponeret to play with here. With that 1-man advantage, we may see CT rotating forwards and backwards. Dosia looking for some information And he's found one, found two. Oh, he tries to throw him the bomb as well. That's going to be two massive frags for Dosia. He is getting all kinds of information in these apps and causing havoc. It's a massacre in there. 3 versus 3 now. 2 CTs banking on the B site. Angel, though, with 14 HP, is going to be going backwards and forward between Speedway, as we may have aizy running distraction here, which is a gamble since there's only 3 Ts remaining. 1 Arch, 1 Quad, 1 B.
The bomb is with Pimp and Nico. They could drop down and catch flamie by surprise. aizy now trying to maybe sell a fake here, able to pick off kucher. But flamie standing strong. He gets taken down by Nico.
And Go TV lag.
And Go TV lag indeed. And there we go. Deponeret take the round, taking them to match point. And HellRaisers, could we see some MP9s from them?
Any excuse for these guys? flamie has just enough to buy full armor on an MP9, so let's see if he's going to go for it. Dosia bringing out the scout and the flashbang. flamie's going to toy with us. Still 1250 in the bank. Going to go for the CZ and a bunch of nades instead. So a bit of disappointment there for the NP9 fan club, as we see 5 AKs coming out for the Deponeret side. So 2 CZs and a 5.7, 1 M4, 1 scout. It is the proper jumble sale buy. I wouldn't even go as far as to say jumble sale. It's like a bunch of items which fell off the back of a lorry somewhere.
As they are able to trade 1 for 1 on Banana, as Angel follows suit by dying. It's 3 members left. Kucher, Dosia and flamie. Kucher just spraying through with that 5.7, able to drop FeTiSh down to 3 HP. Kucher gets himself an M4 silenced weapon. As he has to dodge the nade, turns away from the flashbang. 3v4, they could definitely retake this site.
Those smokes, though, are going to be a massive, massive nuisance and waste a lot of time. Only Kucher has a defuse kit, and he's just gone down. So unless they can find it amongst all this mayhem, this round is over.
Yeah, but it will be, as Nico finds flamie, FeTiSh finds Dosia, and Deponeret take the first map here.
Okay, so good play there by Deponeret. Again, HellRaisers came off to an awful start on the T side, started to get back into it, but then Deponeret pulled away for a 10-5 half and just had a dominant T side, lots and lots of frags there. HellRaisers couldn't get off the ground, and that's going to be game 1 to the Danish side. Now, I'm guessing that the person who won the giveaway item hasn't claimed. Indeed, he hasn't. That means we're going to re-roll. If you claim after this point, you are too late, buddy. All you're going to get from me is a battle-scarred bison. So, during this break, as we go into the second map, we will be re-raffling that item. I will quickly try and show it to you before we switch and load the second map. So if you switch to the game, you can see you could win this. In the break, it will be open to everyone. And we will see you on the other side. In fact, it is supposed to be sub-giveaways only for re-rolls, but since I've just announced it's for everyone, guys, on this occasion, it will be for everyone. See you on the other side.